All right, so I didn't know this was a thing. A friend of mine wanted to play DayZ yesterday, and we just couldn't get our server browser list to match. And it turns out that DayZ actually releases, I guess, new version while simultaneously leaving some servers on the previous version. So he was apparently on 1.26.159.034, but the servers I was seeing were showing up with slightly different versions that allowed us to just get a completely different list of servers. So if you run into that problem, use a site like Battlemetrics where you can get the actual version number. And if you're on 159.040, you evidently won't be able to see any of the servers that the older client has. And I guess they stagger the updates to give everybody a chance to update their client without losing access to the server that they've been playing on. I don't remember running into this before, but it's definitely a thing at the moment. And so I spent about a day trying to figure this out. I thought it might help somebody else. This is literally the key, right? Um, Playing with your friends, just make sure they're on the latest version if you're not seeing the same server list. Also interesting, since I'm on 159.040, if I put in a server that's 034, it won't show up in the list. And even trying to force a direct connection to that won't even bother to give you courtesy message that you're trying to connect to an older version. It just literally acts like there's no server there. But we know there's a server there because we can actually bring up something like our DayZ server monitor and put in that exact same information. 90, yeah, right here. So 562.67.2. And you can see that it's up and there's 4 people playing. So evidently there's 4 people on the server that haven't bothered to update yet. So you are not going to be able to work around it by forcing a connection to it. Once you update, you have to play an updated server. And that's it, and that's all. And then eventually, I presume they'll update the older servers, and then they'll show back up on the list. This is the closest thing. So this interestingly enough, doesn't correlate to the version numbers that you see in Battlemetrics. But in terms of comparison for your friends, or in forcing a Steam update, this is the app ID and build ID.
Hey,
Hey man, what do you kill me
hey.
for? I'm not a
What
threat.
do you mean I killed you?
Look,
What do you mean I killed you?
someone just sniped me back there and I didn't have nothing on me, man, except for a piece of fish. I'm just trying to get back to my body, cool?
Do you want the fish back?